Hey, welcome back to Nightwave Radio with Shelby Lee. What's going on? Long time no hear from.
Good morning, Buster. How you doing out there in Oklahoma?
Good morning to you. So, what's been going on? I know we was gonna set up interview right before your song come out, and I don't know, we lost ways or something there. I don't know what happened. You got so busy, or I did too, and
Oh,
we
it was
just
crazy. It's been one of the craziest months I've had in a long time. I started out. I got I got the coronavirus,
oh my
and
God.
that was right before the song was getting ready to come out, and right before I had a bunch of shows booked. Had to cancel a bunch of shows, and then 3 or 4 days of the worst headaches I've ever had in my life, and feeling awful. And the day after I got better, my girlfriend caught it, and now she's been dealing with it ever since. So it's been one thing after another. So I imagine that's probably my fault. I was caught up with a bunch of craziness and the new song coming out and everything else too. So, but I'm glad
Well,
we finally got to interview.
I appreciate you. Uh, with the talking about the coronavirus and everything, I've tried to stay back away from it, masked up and all that stuff, wash my hands because uh, my wife's sickness and my health is, I mean, it's fine. It's just that I got heart problems and diabetes and stuff. So, I want to be around for a while to do this with everybody and get their music out and get their shows out and stuff. But and I got a daughter that I want to make sure she stays okay too because of her uh, lungs and stuff. But you saying you got my sister-in-law got it. She's right across the street, but she's well just like you. I'm glad to see you doing good. You didn't have to go in the hospital and stay any time or anything. I hope you
No, I
healed
was
at
all
home.
right. It was I had a cough. I had some of the worst headaches and soreness I've ever had, and I was weak I was really weak for about a week, and I'm getting the strength back up, and I can't tell any long term effects right now, but
Let's
they set
hope
up
not.
as pneumonia with my girlfriend. She's still dealing with it, but just one of those things, man. I'll be glad everything's back to normal.
Well, you ain't the only one. I mean, I'm so tired of sitting at home a lot. My heart doctor said, just go to Walmart and walk. Well, I don't want to walk around with everybody being, could be sick or something and catch it and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So, but I'm tired of sitting here uh, all day doing nothing except what I'm doing with the music, getting it all set up. But what I mean by being tired of sitting, I don't go out up to the mailbox. I don't run down the street like I used uh, to go window shop and see what kind of wood or I could build something with, or because I want to redo my studio. I just got it set up, but I still want to redo some other stuff in here to make it more getting to, So yeah, I want to do that, but to make it better for all the artists, because I am working on. I don't know if you see pictures in the background of some artists and family, and uh, trying to get the wall back there with a bunch of artists on it that I've been claiming for 2 years, but we moved, and so now we got where I can do it. So I want to get it set up. Uh, so people can see all the artists that I deal with and have fun with and cut up with that I can call my friends. Uh, like I said, we done one in 2020 interview with you. So what's been going on since?
Well, I put out a few songs last year, and some of them have done real well. My last project I released in October was called "Something in Me," and it's three of my favorite songs I've ever released. And people have been promoting those and sharing those pretty good. And let's see, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I just released my latest single called Miss Tennessee that I wrote with some good buddies of mine. And we're real proud of it. And looks like I'm going to be recording a lot more music, getting ready to put out a lot more music this year. So
Okay,
I've got a
that's
lot of good
great.
things in the works, just trying to figure it out. You know, I was supposed to be in the studio this week to record some really good songs, and that got pushed back because of this weather to
Right.
March. So it's always something, man, but you just got to keep on trucking. And I'm hoping to play some shows. I would love to play in Oklahoma if you have any
Well,
good places you'd recommend. And I love playing Texas too.
well, we got some casinos here. They got where they have artists in it. I need to, once all this weather clears up, and when they say some of these places are opening back up to from the coronavirus to let musicians and stuff come in, I'm gonna try to get out there and find out who I need to talk to and help y'all out a little bit and send them y'all's information so they can talk to whoever they need to talk to about setting y'all up. Because if it's some of them, I'm gonna try to get in there and bring my laptop and set up where I can do it live as y'all do it. So, you know, I've got a video camera and a tripod here that I'm going to work on too, so I can do it on Facebook Live and everything. So
That sounds good to me, man. I've been wanting to. I played in Oklahoma once in Tulsa at the Hard Rock
okay,
Casino, and that was a good time. But I would love to play more often in that area because it seems like every time I do, the folks in that area like the same kind of music I do, so it usually
right.
works out pretty well.
Well, down here in Lawton, where I'm at, well, you got Comanche Casino. We do have a little small coliseum here. I don't know how much music they put together a year. I mean, I know they have different venues. They just had a boat in camper show there, motorcycles, trucks. Uh, they need something like a little show or something to put in there, so as people going to look just at the trucks and stuff. So I might check see who's heading that up. Maybe next year, you know, give a corner to like you or some independent artist, and let y'all come in there and play. You know, a few
Yep.
hours doing a day or something. You know, so they start playing about the time they open up, and later on that afternoon do another show or something.
For
Um,
sure. Yeah, and I might be staying there, Army base there in Lawton.
yeah, we got a Fort Sill. It's Army
That's where
base.
my buddy's located. Yeah, my
Okay.
buddy is there. So, uh, yeah, I've been meaning to come play in Lawton one of these days if there's any good places to do it. So,
Well, we got during the summertime. I know I don't know what they all do out there, but they got a. I want to make sure I say it right. Reno for horse shows and stuff. Where they do during the fall, sort of. They have where they have the bulls and the cowboys and stuff out there. Mike can talk to them and see if they want to set up a show during the summer, like and bring the like you buddy in maybe the army or
yeah,
something. They usually do something set that up. But like I said, we got a few casinos here in town, Comanche and Apache, big casinos. And then they got places out of town too here, down towards Texas. Uh, I know the Comanche does. Uh, but like I said, right now with the coronavirus, it's hard to get. And then we got a place out towards, they call it Madison Park. They got a little pavilion out there where they can bring in bands and stuff too. People walk up and eat. They got little eating places and stuff. You got the water right there that runs off the lake. down the creek, as I would call it. So, I mean, it's a lot of things they could do while they're there. So, I want to hit them up maybe sometime this summer and see what's going on. Hopefully, the coronavirus has gone down a lot and people can get back to somewhat. I mean, they might still have to wear masks and stuff, but at least they can get back to normal and go see, things. Because I hate it that I can't get out to it.
Yeah, it's been a rough year on live music, that's for sure. But just know one of those things. I'm slowly but surely playing small acoustic shows around rural
Right.
southern middle Tennessee and Alabama. But I do have some stuff booked in Virginia and other places. I'm starting to work back into touring a little bit. Some places are opening back up, but it's still a little iffy. But thankfully the vaccines are coming out, so hopefully folks will be immune to it for too long.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully everybody gets their shots and we can get somewhat back to normal. I mean, I know we ain't gonna be 100% back to normal, but at least we can be at least 98%. Where we can do things. We might have to still wear a mask here and there, but so be it. I mean, it's part of life. I mean, it's like getting up in the morning, taking a shower, and combing your hair before you go to work. It's part of life. And or going to a show. So with this said, let's get back to you because you're more important. Well, everything's important, but you're important too. With your music and stuff, have you been able to write songs while you've been at the house for a while? I mean, have you come up with any new songs or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. My first, not long after the quarantine started last year, I started having to do, Zoom and Skype rights because a lot of
Right.
folks either moved back to their hometowns or, just out of caution, just staying at home. So um, I've done a whole lot more writing over the telephone than I thought I would, and writing by myself. But one of the first songs I wrote over a Zoom Skype phone call was "Something in Me," and
Okay.
it turned out so good that we had to put it out last year. So
Okay.
was proud of that. But I've been writing up a storm, and I've also been having songs sent to me to release from other songwriters and from publishing companies, stuff like that, and just trying to get the best songs possible. And honestly, I've been writing so many songs for the past 2-3 years with my producer and a lot of really talented folks. I got a pretty good little catalog of good songs that probably need to
Right.
be put out that I need to start focusing my energy on recording more and promoting them and figuring out how to do that.
Well, when you get them written and get them all at the studio and get them back, the best way to promote them, you got 4 or 5 different ways. I mean, Facebook, Instagram. I know I say this wrong every time. Twitter, uh, YouTube. Telling people, somewhere along the line where to go get them. Uh, Internet radio stations. Get it to all of them. You know, the more, if you want to put a little, as I call it, an interview or promotion, do a little promotion about your music and say, hey, it's coming up next. Send the song and the music to me or to another radio station, like, oh God, I'm trying, BC Lee down there in Florida. He calls us Florida Bee Country now, radio out of Florida. You got over there in Tennessee, you got Howie, uh, Southern Country Radio.
Yeah.
Down there in Georgia, I think it is. You got Philip. I want to say Big Star Dog or Big Dog Star something radio station down there.
Yeah.
They all internet, but hey, to get you out here, to get you heard, let's, all, as I say, we all need to work together as our internet radio station and get y'all's music heard. We can
Yeah.
talk
Any
trash
station you
about
can
each other.
recommend, I'll send my stuff
Yeah,
to them.
yeah, we can talk trash about each other while we're on the phone and pick and cut up with each other. But for y'all artists, we need to, as a radio station, we need to get your music heard. I told you the first time we done an interview, 2.5 million or more people listening to it. We can get it out there. I know that I should have got up with you later, but we can do another show, and we don't even have to do a takeover page or anything. We can just do it live on here, like we're doing now. And you're posted on, I know, 6 different pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of mine. I mean, you're on my personal page, you're on Nightwave Radio, you're on High Tide Country Radio, you're on Nightwave and High Tide Country Facebook page. You're on my fan page, you're on my YouTube channel, you're on my, as I call it, Twitter, and which, as we talk right now. And as I get off, I got to post another one, so I was wanting to post them both at the same time. But I got another artist, that we done an interview earlier that I'm going to post. So I get up with them groups and I post on their pages. Like they welcome to post on mine, I post on theirs. So we try to get the artists out there. I do. So y'all can be heard, because that's what, at least mine, I can speak for myself. But that's what I try to do for the artists, is get their
Yes,
music
sir.
heard.
Appreciate that.
Well, my hat, as my boss used to tell me when I worked for him, it might have the heating and air company's name up there and then his wife's signature on the bottom of the check. But it's the same way with this radio station. It might have Nightwave Radio up there at the top, but actually it's all about the artist. Same way as I look at it, it's all about the customer when I was out there doing service work, because without the customer, I wouldn't get paid. So now it's all about the artists, so they can get their music out, so they can get it heard and bought. And so they can live,
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't get it out there, nobody, who's Shelby Lee? I don't know. So that's what I'm trying to do, is get it out there. So, man, Shelby Lee's got an awesome song. Eric Tanner's got an awesome song, or Jesse Lynn or whoever, it's got all. That's what I'm trying to do, is get the music out there for y'all.
Well, that means a lot, man, from me and all the independent artists out there. There's not a whole lot of there's more than there's ever been, but I feel like there's it's tough for independent folks to rise above a lot of the
Shelby,
noise.
you talking about that. When I was young, I thought Nashville was the bomb, because all the country artists that's all I always thought of. All the country artists is there in Nashville. You had the Grand Ole Opry, and all that. As older I got, I learned a lot about this business as going on from different older independent artists, like Bobby Johnson out of Florida. I'm trying to think of another guy I was talking to the other day. I've learned a lot of things, even from y'all artists. I've heard a lot, but I didn't realize you can say across the United States and the world, and I know it's more than this, over 1 million different artists out there. Anywhere from gospel to country to pop to soul to whatever. And Nashville is a hot little city, you know, with all these artists. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just country guys and country ladies. They're just in Nashville, but it's everybody from, rap to soul to, sitting right there in Nashville. And I didn't realize Texas until I met you and some others uh, in the last couple of years that Texas is a big staple of music. Just like Nashville, a lot of artists are there. I know Neil McCoy was from there, but I didn't know that it was a big staple. And when I say staple, a big area where a lot of artists go to get heard, to try to get on radio and stuff. And Nashville and Texas, and I was talking to another artist out in California is another big one, and I didn't realize it. New York is another area for artists to get recognized. But it don't. You need to go on The Voice or the American Idol or something so you can get get out there and get a little more, and hopefully you might win.
Well, if I get your vote, Buster, I might give it a shot.
Hey, I'll sit there and I hit as many times as I can. Trust me. I mean, I watch it sometimes. I don't watch it as much as I should, but I watch it just for the artists because they just like you or anybody else. They independent artists. If they don't get picked up by a label and win, I still go after them to get their music heard because, the only way they're going to get their music heard is somebody like us, internet radio station. Some FMs, after they've been on these places, like The Voice or American Idol, some of these radio FM will start playing them, but they won't play them now. Like if I took your song, went to the local radio station, let them hear it, and say, "Hey, would you play them for me?" They'd say, "Nope." That's wrong. You're an artist. It's wrong. And, you got to be a Toby Keith or Reba McEntire or Vince Gill or somebody. But it should be, you shouldn't have to win the American Idol. You shouldn't have to win The Voice to be able to get heard. And this is why I'm trying to put a platform for y'all to get heard on.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I don't know if you are you playing my music right now?
I'm playing the songs that you sent me.
Okay.
I mean, you hadn't sent me the new releases that you've done since we talked the last time. I have not got. So you need to get.
How would you like me to send those to you, man? MP3.
Man, send them. I'll put them on today.
Okay.
Anytime you come out with a new song, say, "Hey, I'm gonna send it to Nightway Radio." I'll get it out there. Like I said, if you want to do a little promo before the show, hey, here, come to Nightway Radio and listen to Shelby, however you want to say it. I'm just using that example because I don't know how to do them. I can't even do my own. I have to get other people to do them for me. I can sit here and do what I'm doing now. But putting a mic in front of them and say, "Hey, this is Nightway," nah, it don't sound good after I do it. So I get guys, or ladies that want to do them for me. send them back to me and I'll post them, but I can't do it. My voice don't sound that good as y'all's. Like I said, I can do this. I can drive a car or a truck. I can play with a keyboard. But talking, I can do that. But when it's trying to put something together, this is the only thing I can put together that sounds. I don't even listen to myself after I do these shows. Every now and then I do, just to see where I can correct it. The other
Buster, I
guy,
appreciate you having me on here, man.
I do too, but the other guy was Ken Marsh, that was talking about the radio. He's a big time guy that's been in music a long time. He's out of it, been out of it for a while, but he's another one that I've talked to. What else is coming next? Let's forget about all this other stuff that I just talked about. What's coming next for Shelby Lee?
Well, I'm going to keep on promoting Miss Tennessee, and I'm going to be in the studio recording some new songs next month. And I think I'm going to release several more singles this year. And I believe I'm going to do a full-length album. I'm going to release a full-length album this year, and I think Miss Tennessee will be the first single off of that album.
Okay.
So it's going to be a big year for me. I haven't released an album since 2015, and some of the best songs I've ever written. And I mean, I'm going to release them. I'm going to do my best to promote them and see what happens, man. It's kind of the best thing I've worked on, so I'm hoping I can make something happen with it.
Okay. Where can people go find you and your music if they want to? Your Facebook page, your websites, your Twitter page, your YouTube, all these pages. Working and Amazon and iTunes and all that. Where can they find Mr. Shelby Lee?
So if you just type in my full name, Shelby Lee Lowe, on Facebook or Twitter, YouTube, I'm pretty easy to find on there. If you just type in Shelby Lee Lowe, and just released a new lyric video for my new song, Miss Tennessee. Appreciate anybody liking my fan page, sharing my videos, and subscribing. And my music's all on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Pandora. And I'm going to make sure it's on Nightwaves Radio, too.
There you go. We will get it. I will go after your videos on YouTube. If you got any new ones. I got a Nightwave Radio. I got a as I call it, a TV station, or to play a bunch of songs and stuff. If you got anything coming up, Shelby Lee, I forgot I had your phone number. I'd have called you a while back, see what was going on. If I'd known you were sick, I would have called you a couple of times just to check on you. But I do that to all my friends. When I find out they're sick, I love checking on them. I'm old school. I like taking care of people best I can, as long as I can. But I don't know what that is. But what I was getting at, anytime you got something, want to get it out there, give me a text me, call me, message me, whatever, and we'll get together. I mean, we'll get it out there. So take care, get well, God bless you. Come back again, my friend, and get them songs out to me today, and I'll get it back at you. Peace, my friend. Take care. All right.